That's one of the big things that we changed from GW1 to GW2. In GW1, you leveled up by completing challenges, and in 2, every single action you take, all the plants or zombies you vanquish, no matter what mode you're in, you're earning XP. It makes it a lot easier to level up quicker. So no matter how you play, there's no restrictions on the types of things you have to do. You're always leveling up. And one of the other things with the level up progression system this time is that we've tied all of the character upgrades to it. In GW1, there were 3 upgrades that you got per character, and those were unlocked randomly through the card pack. Now, as you progress with every single character variant, all 100 plus, they all have 8 different upgrades that you can unlock. And it's more than just unlocking them. You can actually switch between them at any time. So if you want to, run a build where you have faster movement speed, better zoom, maybe faster reload, you can do that. Tomorrow, if you want higher health or faster health regen, you can change it. So you can always tailor your character builds to how you want to play, whichever game mode you want to play. Infinitely customizable.
Do you have any of those upgrades available in the beta?
Yeah, so every character in the beta can level up to 10, which means that they have 2 upgrades available to them.
Right, well you guys get looking for those tomorrow.
Definitely.
So the highest level you can get to in the beta is actually 271. You can level all your characters up to 10.
Yeah, on your profile.
Yeah.
That is if you find all 30, I believe it is, characters in the beta.
Yes.
And if you get to level them all up. Well, lots of work to do.
Yeah, you guys have got your work cut out.
I'm sure someone will get there.
So, hey, Chris, tell me what's happening with Adam. He's playing the computer scientist. He keeps exploring, all sorts of things like that happening.
Yeah, so he's one of, the computer scientist is one of our new legendary characters, which is a new thing for Garden Warfare 2. And how legendary characters work is they have a meter that is above their abilities that either fills up when they vanquish other enemies. And if you fill it up all the way, you get to see something really special and really cool. In Adam's case, the computer scientist can enter crunch mode. And what that does is it allows him to move faster, deal more damage, and you get a super, super cool visual effect for you to see and kind of show that you've hit that legendary mode and you're cooler than everyone else. And legendary characters are super rare. We're going to give you a sneak preview of the computer scientist in the beta. The ones in the game are super limited, super hard to find, super rare. So if you get them, you've got something really, really special. And we see it there. There's his Code Corruptor super mode. Very cool.
Nice.
He's the only one we're talking about right now, but there are others, so try to find them.
Sorry to interrupt you, mate.
No worries.
Jeremy, who's your favorite class that you have right now across either Xbox or PlayStation? Who's your favorite one you've got along?
Oh man, that's a tough question. I really like playing the Imp. It's just so fun to play. You play in 2 very different ways. But I will say, I think I agree. Colonel Thorn is really, really powerful and really, really straightforward to play. Mob Cop is one of my favorite variants. Just a very straight shooter, run in, cause a lot of damage. I also have some pretty sweet customization, sweet pair of sunglasses, leopard print, neck do. So I'm set to go.
Gotta have that. Gotta have the leopard print.
Wow. Hey, you guys who are watching the stream, be hyped because you're about to see characters and bosses that you've never seen in the game before. Flag of Power will bring out a lot of the different customized characters. They'll bring in different bosses. You can see some Druid Roses right now, some Ice Roses, and then you can see some people getting Goatify. So stay, keep your eyes peeled, because you're going to start to see other characters and character variants spawning from now on in Flag of Power.
Yeah, very good point. There's definitely stuff in Flag of Power that you're not going to see anywhere else in the beta. Alright, let's go get this guy over here.
Hey Chris, do you have a favorite int class, or int variant, sorry?
I do. Have we shown it yet?
We have. Major Nelson revealed it today.
Okay. Definitely the shrimp. He's ridiculous.
I love the shrimp.
Tell us about the shrimp.
The shrimp is a very special imp. What is there to say? He rides around in a giant robotic shrimp that's propelled by a water jet.
a good start.
Yeah.
Would you say it has a giant laser beam on its head?
It does have a giant laser beam on its head, naturally.
I remember when the concepts came across the various desks, and I believe my statement was, how could we not make that? It was so funny to see, and it seemed so ridiculous, but then when Chris actually applied, powers to it, it just worked.
Well, full credit to Emerson Oakes on that one. He's our character, art director. I don't know how we came up with that idea, but
Barbecue corn's getting me.
that's one of the more special ones for sure.
I love barbecue corn. Sorry, I got too excited.
It happens.
This game is so fun. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that.
Stop having fun.
I might get my parrot out actually. I think I'm going to go and get into cover so I can fly it above that.
Who's shooting me now?
Who's your favourite mech, Jeremy?
Ooh, that's tough. Man, I really like the Z7. I think my favorite though may have to be the Pylon mech.
Pylon. So that is in the beta, right?
I believe so.
Yep, sure is.
So, do you guys want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, Pylon's pretty sweet. He is kind of a more automotive-focused imp variant. So his Z-Mech is a giant Pylon vehicle. Has a big engine and big exhaust at the back of it. Fires explosive Pylon rounds. Has something called the drag race, where he accelerates forward into plants, knocking them backwards, doing tons of damage. He can even drop little Pylon mines out of them as well. So lots of different options there for how you battle the plants. And he has sweet, sweet flames and cool engine sound effects.
And he's the fastest of all the mechs, right? Yes, he's the fastest of all the mechs.
Yep, definitely.
Dying. So we're getting pretty far now. So you guys are watching the stream. Everyone's excited. Okay, you're going to get to see a lot of Citron variants now. I'm very excited. If you look at the top, you see the little gauge, and we're getting into the red. Red means it's getting hot really hard.
Oh, frozen.
So you can see how far we are right now. Hi, Citron. Oh, electric Citron.
I will say that Ice Citron is one of my favorite characters. I think he just got
he's really cool.
He's just got such a cool, crunchy weapon. He looks awesome. He's very chilly.
And then it just flipped over my shoulder. It's quite incredible.
You gotta look out.
I'm a sucker for audio, and Frozen Citron sounds amazing. He just sounds crunchy as you walk across the battlefield.
Yeah, that's working. I'm going to get this reinforcement crate while you concentrate on the Citron.
Whoa. I gotta get back into the flag. It's too crazy out here.
Oh, in the air, frozen.
Oh, wow, there's a lot in there. Might flip into my cannon real swift. Hey, can Owen hear us? Do we have any questions we should be answering?
Owen can totally hear us.
Yeah.
He's the all-knowing voice from the off.
Great and powerful Oz. Yeah, don't forget everybody to hit me with your questions and I'll relate them to everybody.
I will say, Jeremy mentioned the sound of the Ice Citron. I just want to give big shout outs to the entire dev team. They're still upstairs working away on making this even better. Like I said at the start, this is the beta, so we are making improvements. We're getting data for balancing, for all sorts of things. We're going to make this game as good as we possibly can until they rip it out of our hands. That's how we do things. Everyone upstairs is cranking away, working super hard, and it took a lot of really, really dedicated, very, very talented people to make this game as awesome as it is today. And it's only going to get better.
Yeah, big shout out to those guys.
Yeah, no, I was going to add on to that. I think, a lot of the things that you guys will be discovering for months and months, it just, the new things that you see in Backyard Battlegrounds and just the little touches of detail and polish,
Absolutely.
That's all a result of an extremely dedicated team that just loves this game. And also loves how much you guys enjoy it. So keep that in mind as you're seeing all these insane things unfold in front of you. That all had that was a team of very talented people bringing that to you.
You are 100% right, and you couldn't have timed it better because you're about to see some of these amazing new plant bosses for Garden Warfare 2 in action. We have Super Bean coming in.
There he is.
We've got Grumpy Stumpy coming in.
Oh my god.
Gotta get Super Bean all up in there.
Super Bean's lasering me.
Oh.
Alright.
So what variants are going to be in the beta, Chris?
In the beta, we have the Pylon Imp as well as the Z7.
And the regular one, of
Yes,
course.
of course. Oh,
gonna
Super
find
Bean.
a parrot.
You see that? Did you guys see that? He just teleported away.
Oh, Super Bean, so cool. Oh, he's down. Poor little Bean. Hey, Chris.
What's up?
Some people are asking why the PC does not have a beta. Do you want to hit on that real fast? Because we've got a really good reason behind
Marcel?
I think it's really...
I'll pass that off to our producer, Marcel.
Well, as you mentioned before, there's a lot of amazing secrets and goodness coming in the full game. And unfortunately, the PC platform makes it really hard to lock all those secret and discoverable areas out. So we just had to opt, in order to keep those secrets for launch, we had to opt to make it on PS4 and Xbox One as well.
No spoilers.
Yeah, I think that's great, guys. And I'm glad that you've kept it so that all the fans can discover the amazing work the team have done at the same time without anyone kind of having any of this cool secret spoiled for them, because it really would ruin it. Like, the game is so amazingly built with so much depth, and I really want people to experience that themselves instead of seeing it on an internet site.
Yeah, I mean, and for as much ridiculous stuff as you guys have seen and the stuff that we've shown so far, you haven't seen anything yet. There's a reason why we want to keep this stuff secret.
You guys have
Okay, so
been
now
getting
we're in
some
the
comments
mix wave,
around.
right? We're into Endless. Do you want to explain what's happening right now?
Just question marks.
Who
What's
knows?
going on?
Look, it's the Royal Flower. Look at it.
Oh boy.
This is ridiculous.
So I've been getting some questions around some of the bosses. They say seem a little easy. Do we want to talk about difficulty levels?
Totally, yeah. So at any time in your backyard battleground, in the main game, you can set your difficulty, and things are a little bit easier in the beta because we want you guys to see everything and then just explore and have a good time.
Correct.
If you're worried about this being too easy, don't worry. You can set your backyard battleground to crazy, and I guarantee it will not be easy.
Also, you keep in mind that you have
also-
4 highly
yeah.
skilled players and experts on the pads here, so
Yeah, but also, let me just remind everyone about Backup Battleground. So the bosses are doing 4 times less damage
Yeah.
to us. We're doing 4 times more damage to them. So if we stop playing Flight of Power right now, we'd all be immediately down by these bosses.
Yeah.
So, we are skilled. Yeah, so that's
one of the great
why.
things about Flight of Power is it's almost like everything is in super turbo mode.
Yeah.
And so you do tear through bosses quicker, but you get more bosses. So I think it's that kind of trade-off in this particular mode.
And I mean, one of the new things we have is Graveyard Ops. So you guys wanted to play 4-player co-op as the zombies, and that's where you'll see these bosses at their best. And I'm sure they won't be as easy in Graveyard Ops. Just try them out.
I've experienced that firsthand.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we're going through bosses a bit fast. But also, let me assure you that having this many bosses in one space is some of the most fun you'll have in God Warfare. It's a lot of fun. I think if you definitely try this out in the beta, try it on both sides, plant and zombies, because obviously you're going to see completely different bosses. Because like just seeing Super Bean warp in on top of you while you're being smashed by Grumpy Stumpy is pretty incredible.
People are asking what's the name of that giant sunflower?
That would be
That's
the
the
Sunflower Queen.
The queen.
The Queen.
So what is her boss ability?
So what's that, Gary?
What does she do as a boss?
Oh, I don't want to spoil all of her secrets.
Okay. All right,
Queenie
let's leave it.
stuff.
Yeah, something regal.
Big believers in those.
Hey, how do you want to switch sides now, and then so people can see how difficult the bosses are?
Sure.
Like, should we let it go down so they can see it, and then we'll switch sides?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, let's let the flag go down.
I would like to see nothing more than you guys get your butts whooped by them after showing off for half an hour.
So just a reminder to everyone, we had a question that said that the bosses look quite easy, and we explained that you have 4 times more damage and you take 4 times less damage when the flag is up. So if we all leave the circle, the flag will go down, apart from our AI
Almost there.
assistants are trying to hold it, which is very nice. Then you'll
All right.
see it. Okay, so now we immediately don't have the boost.
Chris is down.
Instantly.
Chris is down.
By a scaredy shroom.
So this is what this would feel like without that assisted boost. I'm still up at the moment.
They go
but
sniped him.
I'm down now. I'm down. I got thrown across the entire back
Inhaled.
here.
I'm being inhaled.
That's pretty cool. Should we switch over? Switch teams?
Down.
Chris already did, so
Hey, I'm coming in as Tunnel Con.
Oh.
I think that's another way that this mode has so much depth, because if you're experiencing this with friends in the Backyard Battleground, some of them can help you defending the flag of power, others can try to take it away from you. You can play 2v2, 4 versus AI. There's so many variations of gameplay that you can have with this mode. It's just amazing.
So let's go raise the flag again and see. I mean, these guys are still fighting out here.
There's been a lot of questions around the goat abilities.
Yes.
When you turn into a goat.
Yes. What would you like to know about the goats?
Tell me all the goat things.
You can go.
Oh, it's Adam. It's Adam.
So yeah, Rose has an ability called Goatify. If you hit zombies with it, they do get transformed into a goat, a playable goat, of course, for a short amount of time. As a goat, you have an attack on right trigger. We call it the Stinky Goat Ram. Lets you dash forward and do some damage. Each of your 3 face abilities are just hilarious goat taunts. So it's keeping in Rose's theme of kind of control and disruption. You're taking a big bad, super brains and turning them into a funny little goat. So lots of fun you can have there. There's some other goaty stuff too to discover in this game.
Hey Chris.
Man, this is so cool.
What's up, Owen?
There's been some questions around the quest board and if that's going to show up in the beta.
Oh, sure is. I will go over there right now.
But yeah, let the other guys do the work and defend the flag.
Yep.
You go show some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So,
That's
quest
okay,
board.
mate.
Take on daily quests. These quests do get refreshed by the server, so there's always something cool and new to look at. One of the coolest things about quests, in addition to getting coins, is every time you complete a quest, you see that red little pip. And each pip you get moves you closer to an XP multiplier. I mentioned at the top, there's over 110 characters in this game. If you want to level all them up, and I know you do, getting XP multipliers is the fastest way to do that. So complete quests, do stuff you're already going to do, play the game, level up faster, get more cool stuff quicker.
Yeah, and as you can see in the top, it doesn't matter if you like plants.
Yep.
There's plants ones.
Zombie
if you like
ones.
zombies, and even multiplayer. Any mode you play in multiplayer, or when you play as a plant or a zombie, you will unlock these and complete these. There's also no need to turn them in. They just unlock when you complete them, and you'll get your rewards for them.
So let's see this one here. Speaking of goats, we have Who Took All the Goats. Use Rose's Goatify ability on 5 zombies. So I'll take that quest right now. You can take more than just one, that's for sure. You can fill up your whole active quest board. But now I'm going to switch to Rose and see if I can complete that quest.
All the coins.
And I know that you guys, some of you guys really like the way we handled leveling up in GW1 with those quests. And if you want that kind of gameplay, they're now on the quest board. So like I said before, any action you take, no matter what mode you play, you're going to earn XP. But if you want that kind of more directed challenge, the quest board's for you. Oh, missed. Wow.
Oh, Stuffy Sunflower's out.
Stuffy.
Stuffy sunflower.
Adorable. Give me the money. Alright, I'm determined to get this Goatify quest.
All right.
2, there we go. Everyone's so focused. Intense gameplay.
Yeah, we're usually a lot more chatty than this.
Hey, can you ask Owen to look at his text for me? Because I just wanna ask him
He is
that
right now. He's standing in the corner and looking at it for sure.
Secret question.
Okay. Thanks.
No.
There's actually something very satisfying about keeping everyone nice and healthy.
Definitely.
How are you liking the Vampire Flower?
I love her right now.
One of your favourite plant?
Yeah, she's pretty potent.
Let me get a Toxic Gloom Shroom out. That's one of the new plants.
Vampire Sunflower